Welcome to Technique Tuesday again. Today we're going to step it up a little bit and get into a little more advanced technique. Let me tell you something about technique. Basically, we're talking about physical execution on the instrument. But of course, we have to know what to play too. So we're talking about knowledge. Fingerboard knowledge and technique often go together. Sometimes students misplace or are misguided in their technique practice, and they just work on little physical things which don't seem to have much musical application. While also there are those guys who study a lot, they can talk a lot, but they can't really play that well. So we need to marry a marriage between physical technique and knowledge on our instrument. And then of course we do have to practice repetition to make it smooth, to make it sound good, to become flexible. Today I want to work on a very simple concept, but yet it's not easy to play. And for some of you who don't have a theory background, it may not be so simple. But that's all right, you're going to learn some theory here, okay? Cool. C major. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. Obviously a C major scale. What we're wanting to teach today, wanting to learn, is what I call diatonic harmony. If we take each scale degree 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and if we build chords on top of those, then we have diatonic harmony. We have harmony, a chord built on each scale degree of the diatonic C major scale. Now there's a lot more advanced stuff, I know, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's learn physically to play this diatonic harmony. Why do we do this? Because we want to learn these sounds in our head and in our fingers here. While you may not play these exact exercises in a song, boy, this will give you a lot of material in your ears and your fingers, and you'll use bits of it and pieces of it and combinations of it in songs. I do all the time. Mainly in jazz, but in other songs as well. So here we go. C scale. Messed it up. And if we build a triad, we get the root, the third, the fifth. If we add the seventh, we get this note. So the chord, a seventh chord, 4-note chord, built on C, 1, 3, 5, 7. Then here's the octave. Again, 1, 3, 5, 7. That would actually be called an arpeggio, wouldn't it? Because it's a chord played one note at a time. C, E, G, B, G, B, C. Now if we start on the 2 chord, which is D, and we use the diatonic notes to the key of C, no sharps or no flats, we get this chord. D, F, A, C. And then D, of course. D, F, A, C. Back to the 1 chord. 2 chord. 3 chord, we start on E. Now you might be saying, well, how do you know which notes to play? I'm skipping a note. Thirds. Chords are built in the first, the third, the fifth, and then the seventh. And again, we're in a key of C major, so we're just playing all the white notes on the piano, diatonic to C. 1 chord, C, E, G, B. 2 chord, D, F, A, C. 3 chord, 4 chord, start on F. Again. 5 chord, I shifted. Here it is again. 6 chord. I'm starting on the 6th degree of the C major scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the 7th chord, starting on the 7th degree of the C major scale. Sorry, here it is. And then the octave. Let me play those for you now. from beginning to end, and then we'll talk them some more. C major 7, D minor 7, E minor 7, F major 7, G dominant 7, A minor 7, B minor 7 flat 5, C major 7. How about up one down the other? C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G dominant, A minor, B half diminished. B minor 7 flat 5, another name for it is B half diminished. Isn't it amazing how just the arpeggios on the diatonic chords, the diatonic harmony, sounds so musical. Yeah, these little chunks of music, if you will, little bits of pieces of melodies, they're common in all music. Let me show you that one, that up and down again in case you're a little confused. We went up C major, 1, 3, 5, 7. The next chord is D minor. We went down it, 7, 5, 3, 1. Up the E, down the F major, 7, 5, 3, 1. Up G, down A minor, up B, down the C. Cool. Let me write that on the board for you so we can get a little bit of a visual representation also. Let's notate that diatonic harmony here on the staff. I'm going to lay out the notes of a C major scale. Obviously, no sharps, no flats. We build harmony, we stack in thirds. This is a C major 7. Stack the thirds on D, we get a D minor 7. Stack them on E, E minor 7, F, F major 7, G, G, B, D, and F, G7, which is a G dominant 7, on A, C, E, G, A minor 7, on B, B, D, F, A, that's a B half diminished, or another name is B minor 7, flat 5. And then of course octave, C, E, G, B. Got the idea? That's diatonic harmony.